Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Skill Issues Diaries. This is going to be the new Deadly Assault reset. I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently when it comes to the commentary. Instead of commentating while I'm playing the game, I'm kind of rewatching the gameplay footage and just going to be adding some commentary on top of that. It's kind of difficult for me to really focus and play the game while also trying to add some type of commentary on top of it. So I figured I would change my approach and do something a bit different this time. So with that being said, I'm going to be challenging the first stage using my monophysical team, Alice, Yuzuha, and Jane Doe. Full disclosure, I did play this mode previously, and the run was absolutely terrible. 2 out of my 3 characters died. I was super unfamiliar with the mechanics of this boss, so I was not able to dodge her um, special move, I guess, that she did at the middle of the battle, and I instantly lost 2 of my characters, which was pretty embarrassing. This time around, though, on my second attempt, I feel like I actually did a lot better. Um, Watching the playback over again, I'm actually kind of like impressed with my own gameplay. Not that it's the greatest or anything, like, I still have a lot of issues when it comes to gameplay, like dodging, quick assists, and all that good stuff, and like the timing of everything. But I actually enjoyed watching it over again. This time was actually so much better than the first one that I did. I'm already at 1 star and I still have almost 2 minutes left. So this is the part that I actually died at the first time around. I was not familiar with the mechanic and I didn't know that you were supposed to try to get the ring to kind of like take away the other like her previous attack. I honestly don't even know what to call it. Yeah, this is where I died. Yeah, something about watching this gameplay back again is definitely a lot more it's just a lot more enjoyable for me. And it feels more cinematic watching it. Like I actually kind of did a better job this time. Now, in the other ones, I definitely did not do so well, but at least in this one, I was pretty successful. I've already got my 2 stars, and I'm super close to getting the last one. I'm honestly kind of curious, though, like, when other people watch videos of, like, gameplay, what do you look for in commentary? Because, I don't know, to me, personally, I don't want to just kind of narrate what I'm doing. That seems kind of boring, but I'm also not entirely sure of what exactly I should be talking about in order to make it a bit more enjoyable. I don't really think it would be a good idea to just watch silent gameplay, like nothing going on. I mean, I'm sure there might be like an audience for that, but to me, I feel like that's just not the best approach. But anyway, I finished, cleared the stage, got my 3 stars. Um, I got 22,000 points, which is great. So now moving on to the next stage. And for this team, let's see who I'll be using. So right now I'm kind of deciding which of the buffs I actually want to use. It's all going to depend on the teammates that I choose. For sure, Yanagi is going to be one of them. Because she's really the only good electric type deep character that I have. So yes, I guess I'm going with my usual team of Astriel, Yanagi, and then Miyabi as well. I think the last time that I had completed this stage, before I redid it, I had did Pulchra instead of Miyabi, and that was just not a good team at all. It was a complete disaster. And for this boss, or for this stage rather, you had to defeat. I think it's like the add-ons that it summoned, um, in order to get the bonus points, and I just could not do it. And then even when it came to doing like the defensive assist or chain attacks, like it was a struggle for me. When I get to the part, I'll point it out, the part that I had the most difficult time with. I should honestly probably go back, redo this battle, just to focus on what the mechanic of the battle is and how to get those bonus points so that way I can actually maybe get a 3-star clear on it. See, it's saying break the massive blade, but for whatever reason I'm not able to do enough damage for it, and I just couldn't get it to break. Yeah, and my Yanagi died, so the main character of this team completely just died. And even though Miyabi is a great damage dealer, this stage isn't weak to ice. At this point, I kind of just accepted my fate, and I knew I was only going to get 1 star. And even in this part, I'm doing the defensive assist, I guess. And I didn't get any bonus points for that, and I wasn't able to. I don't know, I just didn't understand it. At this point, I'm just waiting for the timer to run out and for the match to end because it's nothing else is gonna be happening. Yeah, that B rank was deserved for sure. Now moving on to the final stage. Now this one again, Miasma Priest. Getting kind of tired of this one. Ether Week. Um, I'm actually, since Lucia should be coming out in a future patch, um, I'm actually gonna be trying to focus a little bit more on learning Yijuan's gameplay because I'm gonna be using them together. So I definitely have to get good when it comes to using her because I do want to summon for Lucia and I am on my guaranteed. So I know I'm gonna get her for sure. Now this team is not the greatest. I was thinking of using Panyan Wu instead of Trigger, but I tried that in the previous match and I also failed miserably. So I just figured maybe I would try a different. I'd just try a stun agent this time around. And the results were definitely better, but because I'm not really efficient at playing Yichuan, I was not able to get the score that I desired. And I think for this boss, in order to get the bonus points, you have to do, I think it's 3 defensive assists in a row. And I kept missing so many opportunities for that, but towards the end, I don't know, something kind of clicked and I remembered what the bonus was, and I was able to actually kind of start doing them, which is why I was able to get a 2-star clear rather than a 1-star. But there were so many opportunities where I could have done the defensive assist 3 times in a row in order to get the maximum points. So if I play this mode again or redo this stage, I might be able to get a higher score. There you go, that's the first one. And since I ended up doing these on my phone rather than using my controller, it was a lot easier for me to properly execute the the defensive assist and the perfect dodges. So I'm definitely going to be using my phone instead of the controller the next time I do this match. Yep, just got my second star. 10 seconds left in the match. So there's definitely no hope for third. And I honestly really love this pose that she ended in. And I will be showing my character builds at the end. Full disclosure, not all of them have their recommended sets. I just kind of did whatever I could, so feel free to critique it if you like, but I haven't really had enough time to properly build them in their disk drives. But maybe I should kind of take a day to just farm as much as I possibly can in order to have the best sets for all of them.